There was only the three of you present, so.
I wasn't here.
Oh, Mr. Block, sorry, the other
We have a
John.
second, any discussion? None, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
December 4th meeting minutes approved as well. Thank you.
Wraps up 2017, don't it?
Got 10 and 11 wrapped up. I'll turn the time over to Lynn for Recorder's Office, warrant approvals, announcements, fiscal year 2017-18 budget update.
Okay, you've got the warrants there in front of you. As always, the phone reimbursement to myself. Smith Parkinson invoice for $742 was mostly on the trailer park issue, conversations and emails. The quarterly Department of Commerce building permit surcharge. This goes into their educational fund for all monies received on building permits. They have a formula how you figure out how much to send back to the state. Wasatch Wave was the meeting schedules, public notice in the paper. And there are the GDA invoices for the month. I have been informed that the Matthews remodel invoice should not be included in this and will not be paid. We're doing that in a separate agreement, not through the town. So I will deduct the $152.50 from the amount to be paid GDA. Blue Stakes quarterly charge, which includes the annual fee for membership of $50, was $81.19. Eric's hours in Blue Stakes for the month, 50 and a quarter. GDA engineering for roads during December, 180. The Wasatch property maintenance is the Scott Keel billing. He did some repairs besides work at the Baird residence where they had dug up the road. We have billed the Bairds $300 of that $900 for their repair work, and the other is to be paid by the town. Wasatch snow removal, first of the year, $23.94.50, and the payroll down below. Questions? Daniel Municipal, CenturyLink, Heating Power, GDA, which also includes the water sampling. And this is our second bond payment. The 2011 series, $57.25, due in January. The 2009 series, you'll recall, is paid in August. And then the water sampling invoice from Kimtech Ford. Payroll there under Daniel Municipal. Kim did bill for an hour of backhoe work on one of the projects there. Gary had just a minimum amount of time and said he would hold that until next month. Stormhaven Water, the gas bill at the pump, Heber Light and Power, GDA's invoice again, water sampling included. And $21 charge there is for nitrate sampling, which is done quarterly, I believe. And the payroll. We talked about the signs, and I had received a quote from them, so I assume we're not paying anything. They're going to send us an invoice for work, actually.
We actually got the invoice about noon today, so we'll
Next
have that ready for you early on next month's warrants.
Okay. And it came in under their quote? 1706 was the quote?
I believe we had those $70 or so of overages on the extra sign they replaced instead of spending hours scrubbing in the post that we didn't make them straighten.
Okay.
$100 over budget, that's it?
That's
78.
That's pretty good.
$78
So
over
that you
budget.
know,
That
it's
seems
one at the end of
expensive.
3,000 is already hit.
That's what I have.
This is and this is one.
I had not seen that one, so it made it for a whole day.
You take any
Trade going out or coming in? Going out.
It's going out.
I'll ask if it's under warranty.
Wouldn't that be moved?
Doesn't it have cement, like a cement color?
Okay.
I
Mark, I guess we'll see you on
Jackhammer the
Saturday.
basement and then it's like inside of that.
Ready?
But it's hit.
Which is that?
The stop sign.
189.
Okay with us paying this.
That wasn't on our list because the stop sign at 189 should be a UDOT sign, so we didn't pay for that one.
Right now.
Sweet.
Bent in half.
Oh, okay.
See you later.
Well, I mean, it
Now
will
on.
be approved when it's included in the warrant.
I didn't hear you.
Next month.
Did you get your business in?
So,
That's fine, I wanted to make sure.
You said
yeah,
there's no.
okay. That's good. I can give you all a copy of the initial
You're the driver.
quote if you have any interest. It has.
He's your
gone up.
protector.
No, I think it all falls, it all
Thanks, you
fell
guys.
within our,
Appreciate everything you do.
Okay. So we'll just pay
within
that.
our agreement that we had, that you joined us last time. I seen that was already an hourly agreement on that. The only thing that I did see that I don't know if it got corrected was the title page on our agreement with the county. It says Town of Independence.
It did get corrected.
Okay.
Okay, so are you ready for the budget? Quarterly review, halfway through the year.
Do you need a motion on that or do you?
Let's do a motion on the warrant and then we'll move on. So John, I had a motion to approve the warrant.
I made the motion to approve the warrants.
You're first? Second?
I'll second.
First and a second, any other last discussion? None, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Warrant approved. Less 125 pages.
152.
Yes, I was just like, thank you. I read it.
It's okay.
Okay, you've got 3 budget sheets there. Well, actually 4. The final sheet is our capital projects fund, which shows nothing but interest because there's no activity in music at this time. On the operations budget report, I've highlighted in yellow the revenues received as of December 31. There are 5 different categories there, and then the expenses at the bottom. Percentages show that we have received a good deal of the money. Up above, as you recall, property taxes are mostly paid in November. A larger sum than most months in December for those that didn't hit the November cutoff. But it shows we're in good shape on the revenues. We have not received the check from the county for property taxes for December, which can run probably $3,800 to $4,000. So that will be added in there, as well as the energy revenues have not been received for the month of December. And we had, I think, 5 new businesses, 5 business licenses paid for, which is another $300. So the revenues are actually higher than what this year showed, which is good. Expenses at 35.93%.
We're halfway through.
Yes. So we're in good shape there, I think. We've received 1 impact fee for transportation and 1 for water as well, which you'll see on the next page. We anticipate 3 in each category, although we may get more if the spring. Homes in the pipe. So on the water fund, we're at 44.38% on the revenues. For Daniel Municipal, and it just says water fund at the top. You can see that we got 81, almost 82,000 last year. So I'm not sure why this is showing lower. I expect that it will pick up again in spring with more heavy watering and some new homes online. We should exceed the $75,000 budget. And then on the expenses, we're just at 27.61%. So that too is good. And now with this last bond payment, we will have made loan payments for this fiscal year. Storm Haven, 60% of revenues, almost 40% of expenses. If you look at the current year to date, you can see that we've spent 1,000 more than we've gotten in. A lot of that is due to the increased engineering. We're already over budget there. There again, we have gotten the raise, the new rate increase put into effect, and so our revenues should increase hopefully by the end of the year. We won't be in the hole, but we never know what the repairs that need to be made. And we do have hopefully some CDBG funds projects coming in.
Speaking of CDBG, I understand we're on target for our end of January
Application should get submitted in a timely way, yes. And I believe GDA has also applied for an SRF grant, which is a separate organization that has some funding as well, so. And as I said, the last page, capital projects fund, it just shows the interest which is accrued. I have included in your packets the PTIF statements, our savings accounts, so you can see that the town is on solid ground. We have 5 different savings accounts. The second and third one is called roads, the other is project roads. The roads fund is where the Class C monies are automatically deposited 6 times a year. We have only received 2 of the 4 payments. And then the project roads is the fund that we have simply to do road projects. We can move monies from the PTIF with the larger amount into the roads fund to make sure that we don't use that on roads. Where it sits right now, it can be used on other things where it's not designated specifically for a road project. And then the project land is hopefully to buy a piece of land someday for the town. Water
Dream
fund,
the dream is still alive.
it is still alive. The last page is the water fund. Denny Municipal is healthy.
So on those, Lynn, I just have a question. Where do we, within that fund, are we separating impact fees?
There is, it's not in this, it's in our software.
Okay,
And the impact fee report has been filed for the fiscal year 2017.
but it's included in one of these somewhere, maybe. Okay.
It is, I know, I mean, I know where to find it in the software, but
Don't know which one.
it won't be in a PTIF account. It's not in a savings account, it's
Oh,
in the
okay.
general operational, like checking portion.
I got no reserve.
Well, I'm just curious, because we have so long to use that, and why wouldn't we put it in savings? When we want the higher interest? This checking's not gonna pay you a higher interest as a savings, I mean, we're talking 1%, you know, I get that, but.
I don't think that we have much money sit in anything except for the PTIF. Do we have a lot of money in anything other than?
No, it comes and goes pretty much on a monthly basis. And then Sherry transfers out of the general fund to cover the bills.
And to answer your question, I'm only aware, and it could have been more, but I'm aware of the one time when we were pushing that limit, she just makes a transfer.
Right.
Yeah. And so, I know she knows those limits, but we've had to do that once, I'm aware of, and maybe this year too.
I can't answer your question, it is a good question. I'll check with Polaris where that is accounted for in our monies. That would be nice to know.
And now that you have another full year under Polaris, love it.
Yes.
Just sounds like Ben likes it.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes everybody's life a lot easier with all of the transparency reports that Sherry needs to file and quarterly tax forms, and I mean, it just auto-fills everything as you enter what you've paid, be it in the retirement or the state income tax or whatever, and then you just print out your report. There's nothing else needs to be done.
I had one more question on the budget for general fund, the weed. On the weed thing, we're showing 3,000, 0% out. Didn't the sprayer come out of that?
Probably should. I would have thought it might have.
I know it came out of Public Works. I don't know where, if it was in supplies. I can backtrack through the paperwork and find that, Eric. Do you recall the cost of it?
I have, but it's
I mean, there's not a lot of activity in public works, so it should be easy to find, but I will look for that.
the issue, well, the reason I bring it up is I went to the county budget hearings, and weeds for the county was short of $14,800.
Out of state.
Of the county,
Well, the county dropped their own budget on that department. Okay.
$14,000, almost 15, so that's gonna put a big damper on the town as far as.
And that was probably me thinking that this only covered the chemicals and not the sprayer.
And it could, and that's always my question, is if it's gone, I don't have any money for chemical, if it's not gone, then I do, so that's why I asked.
Okay. I'll find it.
Okay, anyway, that was a big thing, I was just like, whoa.
Did you get a chance to use that much?
What's that? No, just a couple times last year, we got towards the end. But I mean, that's gonna be huge if they're cut back that much. They lost 2 grants is what they,
Well, and I've heard that they're trying to make more, all the municipalities a little more self-sufficient.
yeah. The problem is, we have county all the way around us, so it affects us, and that was a huge thing. I don't think a lot of the county council even seen that.
Well, we might not be able to get the weed killer.
Well, it's not, we haven't been getting the weed
Costs
killer
more.
from them. There was an issue with that, I was getting it, just, they won't be out doing, they'll be doing $14,000 less worth of work. That's
A lot more
huge.
seeds in here.
Yeah, that's huge. Just one of those years, and then we're on it for 5, so. Anyway,
Okay. Anything else, Lynn, by chance?
That's it for me.
Budget update. Okay, go to number 12, do we feel need to go to number 13 this evening?
Do we need a motion to approve the warrants?
I think we did that.
We did.
we did the warrants.
Okay.
We're just doing our budgets
So
after.
now we need to close our open session.
Well, I'm just asking a question before we close, before I ask for 13, excuse me, before I ask for 14.
I think we should just hit it really quick.
Can you go to
Closed session.
Chair will entertain a motion to go into closed session, and go out of regular session and go into closed session.
So moved.
We have a first, we have a second? Second for closed session?
Second.
We have a first and a second, all in favor? Aye. We are now out of regular session, and now